taking care of yourself and taking care of your soul and what you put into your body is really important.
Faith Hill flaunts an incredible figure at 56 years of age thanks to a key healthy habit and a rather unique skincare routine. Faith has one of the most relatable exercise routines. Like most of us, going to the gym is a big chore. Not only do we leave sore and tired, but the entire ordeal can quickly become boring. Faith also feels the same way, so she follows the Tracy Anderson method. For those who don't know this method, it's essentially dividing your time between aerobic exercises and toning workouts. Faith finds this combination to be refreshing. I don't get bored as easily because of all the movement involved in her program. Before, Faith would find any excuse not to go to her scheduled gym sessions. Sounds pretty relatable to us, but now with the Tracy Anderson method, she looks forward to going and getting a good sweat. The key seems to be to find something you enjoy so you can do it consistently.
And what do you do to stay in shape? Because I know you work out.
I do work out. Well, first of all, chasing 3 children around is pretty much a great workout in itself.
Yeah.
But I do cardio and Pilates 3 times a week.
Faith also likes to do Pilates 3 times a week when she isn't following that method. That's how she keeps her toned figure all year around. But exercising is just half the battle. The real work is balancing yummy snacks and foods that are actually good for you. And it seems as if Faith has found the secret to achieving this balance. What kind of diet allows you to eat at McDonald's while staying slim and fit? That's the million-dollar question. Such a diet almost seems too good to be true, but Faith has managed to blend what she loves to eat with what she should be eating. I love McDonald's and I love Wendy's and I love Frosties and chocolate. I love all that junk food. According to Faith, there is nothing wrong with loving these types of food. In fact, along with fast food, she also eats potato chips and dips all the time.
And I love trying everything, but the truth is, it does start with what you put into your body. It's important what you eat. Makes a huge difference. You know, I love junk food. Like I could really eat a bag of potato chips every single day. And I'm not talking a snack bag, like a bag of chips. I will eat the entire bag.
But the way she has managed to stay lean and fit is because she is all about balance. I don't diet, but I do watch what I eat. Meaning she never follows a strict diet plan, but she is mindful of what she is eating. So when she indulges in fast food or chips, she knows instinctively that her next meal should include plenty of greens and fruits. Her diet also evolves throughout the year. Some weeks she'll eat plenty of unhealthy but tasty food, but then she'll correct course and have salads and smoothies for the next little while. Balance is the key to her diet. And one of the easiest ways to find balance is by starting the day off on the right foot, which is why her breakfast involves something extra special. Did you know that you can have a healthy-looking meal but get none of the health benefits from it? The key to a healthy meal is in how you prepare it, which is why Faith is extra careful with how she has her veggies in the morning. You don't have to convince Faith to eat her veggies. She loves them so much that she could eat them straight out of the garden. I don't diet, but I do try to eat good foods. Her favorite veggie is kale. I'm lucky because I'm one of those people who actually loves kale. Growing up, my parents had a garden and we would pick things straight off the vine, so I've always been a fan of raw foods. However, when it comes to eating veggies, you don't want to overcook them, otherwise you would be robbing yourself of all the healthy minerals and vitamins veggies have. The key is not to overcook veggies, which may leach out the vitamins and minerals. Some veggies, like tomatoes and carrots, are actually better for you because lycopene and vitamin A are more readily available to the body when cooked. Keep that in mind next time you're cooking. But as we all know, protein is essential to build muscles and look good. For Faith, she makes that a priority in her lunch. But her choice of protein makes all the difference. The hardest thing about lunch can be deciding what to eat, but following Faith's dietary principles makes choosing a whole lot easier. Faith loves her salads for lunch. She finds them super easy to make and digest. One benefit of having salad is that they are light and doesn't leave you feeling heavy and overfed for the rest of the day. But what she combines with her salad is really important. For lunch, I usually have a Greek salad with grilled chicken. I love salads for lunch. It's light, delicious, and good for you. I vary the protein and sometimes use salmon instead of chicken. Again, Faith goes with the flow and isn't super rigid about things. Because she eats a balanced diet, when it's time to splurge and go big, she doesn't hold back, especially when it's holiday dinners. Everyone gains a few pounds over the holidays, but Faith doesn't mind this because she has a rule that she always follows. Faith shared one of her favorite Thanksgiving recipes a few years ago. She smothers buttermilk cornbread with rich chicken gravy for what sounds like a delicious, albeit indulgent, meal. Faith sees nothing wrong with enjoying your favorite foods on special occasions. Allowing yourself to do so can make it easier to get back on track the following day. Eating every day would not be recommended since it is packed with saturated fats that may increase your risk for heart disease. However, I think it is okay to indulge on the day of a holiday, but not to extend that holiday for a week afterwards. But some foods are on Faith's do not eat list. There are plenty of delicious foods that aren't good for us, but Faith gets around this problem by using substitutes that taste almost as good. Saturated fats are at the top of the list of foods she avoids. This might include butter, sausages, bacon, cake, and a few others. However, it's not just about avoiding harmful foods. You must substitute them with something good to build a positive habit. Faith does this by choosing healthier alternatives like avocados, olive, and coconut oils. However, Faith is flexible with her diet. Even her favorite recipe includes one of the things she tries to avoid daily. Faith's magic lies in the way she prepares and bakes food that is considered traditionally healthy. Some of Faith's favorite recipes include frozen Paloma cocktails and guacamole dips, but her absolute fave is her family's Coca-Cola cake recipe.
I'm here with Faith, her daughter Gracie, and we're going to make Tim's favorite Coca-Cola cake.
For the cola cake, preheat the oven to 350 degrees. Grease and flour a 9 by 13-inch pan. Sift flour and granulated sugar in a bowl. Heat butter, cocoa powder, and cola to a boiling point in a small pan. Pour over flour-sugar mixture. Add buttermilk, baking soda, eggs, vanilla, and marshmallows. The batter will be thin, and the marshmallows will float to the top. Pour batter into the prepared pan. Bake until cake is cooked, 30 to 35 minutes. For the chocolate cola icing, combine butter, cocoa, cola, confectioner's sugar, and vanilla in a pan and heat until it comes to a boil. Poke holes in the cake while it's still hot and pour the icing over the cake. Cut into squares and serve warm from the cake pan. But you can only eat cakes like this one if you have the same unique healthy habits as Faith. Habits really determine what kind of figure you will have, so Faith credits her toned body to this crucial habit. Faith and her husband, Tim McGraw, are big on cooking at home. Whether it is chopping herbs or veggies or kneading dough for chicken or dumplings, Faith prefers to make as much of her food at home as possible. When you prepare food at home, you're less likely to overeat. When you cook at home, you know exactly what is going into the dish and can make healthier substitutions if you choose. You can also control your portions and add extra veggies or fruits as you like. As for what keeps Faith's skin looking immaculate, Faith doesn't rely on any fancy makeup products. In fact, her secret is so simple that we all do it unknowingly.
I believe that beauty comes from within. I swear by the fact that if you are happy, and you spread that happiness, your cheeks will be rosy, your smile will be bigger, your eyes will be brighter, no matter what stage of life you're in. Just keep it simple on the outside.
Nowadays, skincare routines have become super complicated and extremely expensive. But Faith keeps her routine rather simple and cost-free. Faith doesn't use products, but rather makes sure she is drinking enough water.
First question is, what healthy habit are you glad you have?
I drink a lot of water.
How much?
Probably in ounces, you think? Probably about 90 to 100 ounces a day.
So that's how you stay with a healthy glow and that kind of thing?
It helps.
I also try to drink 70 to 90 ounces of water a day. It is so good for you inside and out. She credits her water drinking habit for her amazing skin.
I used to not drink so much water, but I had so many people just on me all the time. You got to drink more water because I just, I'm a Southern girl, so it's sweet tea.
Oh, yeah, right here. Yeah, yeah, exactly.
And I don't know, I just never drank a lot of water. And then all of a sudden, I started to get in the habit of doing that, and it changed everything. I mean, especially when we travel, it just makes a world of difference.
I used to be awful about drinking water, but with the flying and traveling, you quickly see how important it is. It doesn't just help with the hydration of the skin, it makes everything run. Water works. It's a miracle product. It's gold. That's my biggest piece of beauty advice. Water, water, water.